I need to be more involved.
We're good. I don't want shit going on.
Not really. Whatever. It's fine. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back to.
Hi guys.
Hey everyone.
Hi
everyone.
my butt's a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The last
Should
time
we face forward like we're talking to people?
we could.
Or we could just talk to ourselves.
We talk. Yeah. I talk to. Well, that's what I was doing last time. I kept looking at the camera, but then I was like, I was stupid because
I was
I'm talking
afraid.
to you. Let's talk to each
I
other.
was afraid to look at the camera.
I should have been because it looked silly.
And all I kept thinking was, damn, dude. I'm gonna lose weight.
Oh, me too.
I
No,
was like, fuck.
That's
I don't look in the mirror and see myself like that.
and me neither. And that's like, well, I guess that's a good thing. Like, because when sometimes I'll be like feeling myself and I'm like I feel good, right? And then like I'll walk by like a mirror and then I'm like, oh god damn, like don't just avoid the fucking mirror and then we'll be fine. You know, because like if you have the confidence without a mirror around, then fuck it.
Because I feel most times I'm confident, but then maybe that's like delusion. Because I look in the mirror and sometimes I'm like, hey, I look good. And then I can see like a video of me and I'm like, fuck.
Well, that's the thing.
What's
The
that?
camera adds weight, and it's like it's all about angles. And you know, one day
That's true.
I think we should hire a professional photographer and like do a photo shoot with all our good angles.
I did boudoir.
Oh yeah.
I did boudoir. I had a neighbor that wanted practice, and she asked me to pose for her. And her pictures came out amazing.
Yeah. It's amazing
a
what
little
they can
shy
do.
of being in the outfits I was in around her, but she made it very comfortable. After like a minute, I just forgot about it.
Nice. Yeah.
And she took some really great photos. I haven't seen a lot of them. She still has a lot of them. She has to like edit them. But it's been a couple of years, so I just figured, I don't know.
It was for free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Kind of. Yeah.
I'm not complaining, and I don't know where I have them either. I think I don't know how I don't know.
Yeah.
They exist somewhere.
But no, I think that would be so
metaverse.
fun, and then also like, because
we were talking about that, doing like 90s photos.
yes,
like the old Chola
yes,
pictures.
when we need to do that because I think that would be really fun.
I found a spot, but they don't use that filter.
Like the fuzzy filter?
Yeah, like that soft filter.
Yeah, we need that. Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's what made everybody look so good.
Yeah, like all just the same color, even if you were not. Like it was weird.
Everybody had great complexion in those pictures.
Yeah, those were fun, and those were like at every single mall, every single back in the day, like.
And they were so cheap to do, and you got
super cheap.
You got pictures.
Yes, because that was like your business card back in the day.
Right.
You know, like we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have email. You know what I mean? It wasn't common to like have an email.
Some people had pagers about everybody.
Yeah, and even with the pager, it's like you still have to. It was not the same as it is today, where you can like. You have social media and you have all this stuff where you can connect with people, but like back in the day, like in order to meet people, you actually had to go somewhere
where everyone else would congregate and meet them.
Yeah, it was physical.
That is like, the difference now.
Right. It's crazy. Totally different. Like people don't have to do that. They can choose to meet somebody. Okay. Anyways. I don't want to get off topic because we have something that we want to try.
Yes.
So we went to the store. We always, we want to prepare, make sure we have like drinks and stuff while we're doing our podcast. So we don't get parched. So we were like thirsty. So we went to 7-Eleven and
we were thirsty. Do you think we got water?
No, we didn't get any water. But we found something that we never found before. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Bring it up.
Dun.
And I've never seen this before. It's the jarritos, mandarin, hard soda.
5% alcohol.
So it's like, I'm assuming it's like a seltzer type of thing.
It's probably just like soda with, I don't know what kind of alcohol they put in it. Let's find out.
I mean, it's in the beer section, so I'm assuming it's something malty, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's like a White Claw type of thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. It doesn't say.
So, well, we're gonna try it because
We're
we've
gonna
never
try
tried it before. So crack that baby open. Ooh, I like that sound.
Crack, crack.
Crack, crack. It looks.
Smell it. Does it smell like a hard liquor?
It smells like orange soda.
It does. It smells like a jarritos.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Let's give it a taste.
All right.
Oh.
Cheers.
Salud.
Okay,
It's pretty good.
it's not bad.
Not bad.
It tastes like the soda.
It tastes like the soda. Yeah, yes.
Oh,
It
fingers.
doesn't taste like
I can taste the liquor.
I can taste
You
something.
think it's vodka,
It does taste like vodka.
right? I guess we're gonna find out.
You guys gonna see me on vodka.
Oh my goodness. It kind of changes my personality.
Same.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. It's so weird how like different liquors do different things to you and to different people. Everybody has like a different reaction to a different. I'm like, I could drink beer all day.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I don't think I'm a bad drunk. I'm not like that. When I'm drunk, I'm pretty chill. I think
Yeah.
until I get really fucked up and then I cry. That's like,
That's like when it's bedtime.
yeah.
It's like, okay, good night.
Gotta go, guys.
I don't know what type, I don't know where it would tell me, but I don't know what type of alcohol.
I know, usually, does it usually say?
I don't
It
know.
just says at the bottom, it says malt
Looking at-
beverage.
Oh, it's a malt. Yeah,
So what
it's,
is just
beer?
beer?
I guess, but it's pretty good. It
What's
doesn't
that?
taste like a White Claw. It definitely tastes more sweet,
Like a soda.
like a soda, and then, but you can taste some of the liquor. But it's not, I don't think it's too much.
It's not, no, it's not.
Overwhelming?
It's like, I can taste it when I first drink it, and then the soda kind of overtakes
The
takes
taste.
it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of dangerous because I feel like my chest is getting warm.
Oh.
But I think that it's dangerous in the fact that, like, you know, like sweet drinks go down quicker,
Mm-hmm.
or you drinking a little more than.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
for
is
sure.
5% a lot?
I mean, it's like a beer.
Okay, so it's like
Yeah.
we're
Like,
splitting it.
Yeah, wine, like a bottle of wine is like 12%.
You ever drink a whole bottle of wine yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, it's.
Not often, because I
No.
don't really like wine.
Red wine gives me super bad headaches.
Yeah, that's why, because it's
Uh,
too
I know, but it's
sweet or some, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, something about it, like I get headaches. So,
Yeah.
so I'm a beer girl. I mean,
I don't care for sweet drinks, but I will drink sweet wine. It has to be kind of sweet but dry.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
like white wines now. Like when I was younger, I just think I just drank to see out what I didn't know what I liked, so I tried different things.
Of course, yeah.
I wanted
Well,
to-
when we were younger, we drank whatever was there
You drink
because
Boone's Farm.
yeah, and St. Ives,
Fucking Mad Dogs, you ever?
Mad Dog 2020,
Oh,
yeah.
that is the only thing.
Alizé
that ever-
and Hennessy. I mean,
Oh my
all this
gosh.
stuff. Like, if it was in a rap song, like we were
We
trying
drinking
it,
it.
you know?
Mad Dog is the only liquor I ever drank where I blacked out.
Oh my god.
I just remember being
Scary.
at a park, and then next day I was at home.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Scary.
So that was the only time I ever drank that Mad Dog.
Yeah. Yeah. I've only ever tried it maybe once or twice. You know what I mean? Like somebody had it. It's nasty.
My dad didn't try it, and that's like I drank it. Like that's my
Yeah.
you know. But I never drank Alizé. I
Mm-hmm.
remember drinking
That was the
Hypnotic.
drink,
Did you
yeah.
ever drink Hypnotic?
Yes. The blue is the blue one, right?
Super thick and like
Yeah.
syrupy.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
used to drink a lot of Seagram 7 and 7. Or 7
Remember
7.
that?
My husband was, yeah, that was
He
his,
introduced me into that,
that
too.
was his drink, and
Super sweet for like the first 5 drinks, and then you can't taste it.
went down like water.
Like the 7-Up part.
Like, yeah, the 7 apart, but yeah, so that's funny. But yeah, but this is pretty good. I do recommend, I'm not a big, like, I like soda, but I'm not a big flavored soda person. Like I don't really care for orange and strawberry and grape sodas. You know, every now and then I'll do one. But this is good. If you like orange soda, you'll really enjoy this.
Yeah, if you like jarritos, I'd say this would be really good with like.
Can you taste the
No,
alcohol?
I know, right? This would taste really good with like
Chamoy. And all
chamoy,
that
like
stuff.
that rim.
Ribbed
and
out.
some tahini. That would taste really good.
Yeah.
This might even be good for like, just like throwing it in a punch or something.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna come out with different flavors.
I'm sure.
I'm not a big, like,
Soda person.
no. I used to be. I love soda. And I still just can't shake my Dr. Pepper,
Oh yeah.
addiction. But
Neither can half the rest of the country, and we're all.
when it comes to, oh, you give a customer.
Customer.
Someone's looking at your phone. They're trying to come in. Do I want to talk to them? Yeah. I don't know. Avery?
Oh, no, this happens all the time. They're looking next door for the haircut place. Every.
Well, it does say appointment only.
I
doesn't it?
know, and it
That's
says
probably why she thought
whatever
it
it says. It says the name of our business
was. Can
and
you see
appointment only.
inside here through your window?
No.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, they can't see us, but we can see out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
But
So-
every time this has happened, I'm like, oh hi, and they're like, oh the hair, like have an appointment, and for their hair, and it's next door at the beauty shop because they don't have a sign.
I wouldn't even know it was a beauty shop if you didn't tell me. There's like nothing out there.
No, it just looks like a.
Shady
It's a little
as
shady.
full.
But they actually do, like I've seen the barbers and stuff go in there, and they have a little white coat, little barber coat, and then the ladies go and they do the hair and all that stuff.
Little lab coat.
Yeah, they are. Anywho, so yeah, this was fun.
Shit, sorry.
Recommend.
Little Breaking Bad action going on. The lab coats. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Sorry. Oh, damn, I used all the napkins. Is that okay?
Put them back, please.
Sorry, I think I'm going to have to clean them.
That's not a bad quality to have.
Is it okay to put it in there?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. We'll figure it out. No
So-
worries. Anyways,
That's not bad.
not so bad.
It's like
Huh?
refreshing.
I feel like we
And a
need a
nice-
better setup next time. We're trying to figure out our video setup, so I apologize if you're listening to this via podcast. And
There's like a lot of lulls. and
lulls,
times
it's
in
because we're
between.
moving around and we're trying to figure stuff out. So apologies.
Sometimes I cut those things out.
Maybe
too.
Jen will edit this out.
Okay.
She's
Sometimes
she's the editor in chief. I'm just
Oh, hey,
here.
hey. Sounds important.
It is. You're important. You do everything. You do it all. I just show up
No.
with my drink.
No, I don't do it all. This wouldn't be possible without you. I don't think I could do this without you. Who the hell wants to listen to me talk constantly? I mean,
Who wants
it's
to
bad
listen
enough.
to anybody talk? We're just yakking.
It's bad enough to let me go, just talk. Like I will.
Sometimes over me.
I know.
I'm just
I know, but it's true. That's why I have to. That's why I'm glad you're here. Because no one wants to hear me fucking talk for 40 fucking minutes just straight. What am I talking about? Nothing. It's good. It's good. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is
That's
fine.
what we're here to talk about. There's a whole lot of nothing and stuff. So, you were mentioning earlier that you were reading a Reddit.
Yeah, that kind of ties into talking a lot because I was on I was on Reddit. Sometimes I just go on Reddit just to.
Oh yeah, you go down rabbit holes
Oh,
and you
yeah.
just it's fun.
One of the little groups I'm part of is reading about dating, and I just read about it because I do it and it's a disaster. So I just want to feel validated that other people are also having disasters in their dating life.
Yeah.
it's
That's what I would that
it's a
that'll help me sleep at
hot
night.
mess. It's a hot mess out there.
Is it?
It's a hot mess. For me, maybe it's me. That's
Oh,
why.
hey, I won't get divorced.
No, I mean, unless you have to. But don't. I'm just kidding, Jose.
Don't do it for the dating scene because it sucks.
Because it's not good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so I was reading and this guy or somebody, I don't know, a poster said, you know, what's a thing that you have a single friend and they can't figure out why they're single, but you know why they're single. What's the reason? So I was just, you know, reading all the comments, and one of them was like, oh yeah, I know this lady who just talks like non-stop, like she can't. He said he was in the car with her and like he actually timed the amount of time that she did not talk, and it was only like because she was either like eating something or drinking something. I think he counted like 20 seconds where she did not talk, and I was like,
you know what?
I hope that's not me.
No, that's no. Yes, you can chat. You like to talk, but you have your talk. What am I trying to say? There's people that talk just to fill the air.
Oh yes.
And I think that's probably, I'm assuming that's probably what this person was doing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't always have to be saying something, and I don't get that from you.
Oh God.
Like, when you're having a conversation, like, you're talking usually about something, you know? Not just pulling shit out of your ass, pulling something out of the air,
Right.
To talk about randomly.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You don't have completely random conversations. Now, the topics might be random, but I think that's, you know.
Okay, good. I felt like just self-reflecting on that because I was like, fuck, I wonder what my problem is. Like, why am I still single? But I know it's because it's not my priority, honestly. I mean, do we all have character flaws? Absolutely. We all do. Nobody here is perfect, and I don't pretend to be, but I was just reading that. That's the one that stood out to me because I'm like, I've been told like, oh, you talk too much. Fuck you, motherfucker. And then you ain't my person.
Yeah.
But
you ain't for me.
right. And then there's people chiming in about that. They were saying like, well, I'm that type of person, but my husband is not a talker, and so he just lets me talk, and so it works.
Yes.
Or there's another person that said, yeah, I'm that way, but so is my husband. We just like to talk, and we just are just that way. And so there's someone for everyone.
Yeah, there really is.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that there's only one person. You know, some people believe like, oh, there's only
my one
true love. I'm like, no, I think you can make it work with a lot of different people.
Yes, I agree.
And you can fall in love with a lot of different people.
Right.
It, you know, like, because it's not unconditional love when you get married to your spouse.
No.
Some people say that, like, oh, I love him unconditionally. I'm like, really? So if he beat your ass, if he murdered your kids, if he did something awful, you will still love him?
Well, I know bitches that do.
That's fucking crazy.
Right?
The only unconditional love I would think is like with your kids, because
yes, there's nothing they can do.
even if they murder somebody, like,
well,
I'll go visit them in prison. You know, I'm not gonna like stow them out or hide them out or whatever.
There is only one way I would never talk to my kids again, and honestly, that would just be if they hurt another kid, like as an adult.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be the one thing.
Yeah.
And I know that's horrible to even think about.
Right.
But other than that, my kids, yeah, like totally could
Yes.
kill someone, and I'd be like, well.
I mean, and I'm not saying like.
No, I'm not condoning it or encouraging it.
Of course not.
But
yeah.
loving them. I would still love
You
my
would
kids
still
even if they
wish
were
the best
yeah.
for them. You would still wish that they got help, that they were whilst in prison. You know what I mean? Like,
but you would still love them unconditionally.
yeah.
So,
Not enable their behavior or condone it or anything like that. But yes.
yeah.
But a man or like a spouse, I'm like, no, if he does some stupid shit, like I could find another one.
Peace.
Or not. Or
Maybe.
maybe I always said like if I get divorced, like not that this is a topic, I know I mentioned it a couple times. This is all
Hypothetical.
This is all hypothetical. Like I don't think that I would want to get married again or I don't know.
Well, you're not.
Because I'm not in that situation.
No. And I'm not. you haven't been presented with that situation.
Right.
But from where you're standing, with all the work you've put into your relationship, and let's be real, relationships are work. Um, in any aspect, whether that's a relationship with your kids or yourself or your work or your spouse, it takes work and effort because you got two people who are not perfect, two people where you're not gonna always see eye to eye, two people who have their own way of loving and showing love and receiving love.
Yeah. And everybody
and
comes
so-
with their own baggage,
Yes.
their own trauma from their childhood
Right.
that is not either person's fault, not even their fault most of the time.
Right.
And you still have to work with that and deal with that because you love them.
So, and then finish. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that was not.
So, what are you saying that when you think about how much work that would take into putting into someone else, that you said, I don't want to do that again? Is that why you say you wouldn't get married again?
Yeah, yes. So I also have said I married for love, right? Because I'm very much in love.
Right.
But if I ever get divorced and I do get remarried, it's going to be for money. I mean, because
don't disagree with you. I married por pendeja, and I married for love, and I think it's on to number 3 now.
Yeah.
If I do it again.
I mean,
No,
I
I'm
deserve
just
to
kidding.
have a little bit of.
I am so full of shit when I say that because I am absolutely the person who is in love with love.
Yeah,
I'm in love with love. I love big.
it's a beautiful thing.
It is. And I love unconditionally. And that's probably been a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah,
Because I love really big. And when I accept you for all that you are.
right.
Whether that's your good and your bad. Depends on how bad, of course.
Yeah,
Because I'm not going to put up with that shit forever.
right.
It depends on what,
There has to
you
be
hit me now.
some.
I ain't telling with that kind of stuff. You know what
Yes,
I mean? But
yeah.
I have limits, of course.
There has to be some
But
progress. You know what I mean? And when there stops being any sort of progress. Oh, I'm sorry to hiccup, guys.
I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling warm. What the heck?
It's
This
a
jarritos is ticking on. Yeah, maybe because
I
it's
feel
like
lightheaded.
12 p.m.
Because I
And I
didn't
haven't eaten. What did I eat? I had a coffee and I had like 4 pieces of bacon.
It's not a lot of food.
No.
I had like half an apple pie
Mm-hmm.
and like 2 bites of my breakfast sandwich. Like 2 bites. And then I didn't eat it.
These are, yeah.
So that's probably why.
Yeah. Feels good though.
I don't know. I do love big. I do love unconditionally. I even love with love. However, I know I am super picky. I know I'm super picky now, maybe because of what I've been through and just reflection and having gone through. I don't want to say my first marriage was bad. We were just really young.
Yeah.
We were maybe too young and probably shouldn't have gotten married.
I think, yeah, probably it was like for not the right reasons.
No, I think I wanted to escape my house. I probably should have done it a different way.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it is what it is.
it is what it is. And then, you know what?
And he married me too, so he had his own reasons too.
Right,
You know what I
and
mean?
you wouldn't be the woman you are today. You know what I mean? All
Yeah.
these things, like, I really.
My second marriage, I married him because he was everything I wanted, thought I wanted, and at the time it worked.
Yeah.
He was very protective. He was funny. We got along really well. I mean, I only
Yeah, you
had,
guys were.
we were pretty close
Yeah.
for a minute, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know if having kids changed me. Or
Having kids always changes the dynamic of the relationship, and it can. I think it's just like those kid years are just really fucking tough.
that was tough, but we still maintained, even though we had a lot of financial hardships that made things hard. I think if I'm being real, a lot of outside influences influenced him in the wrong direction, and so his priorities got
Jumbled up.
skewed. So I wasn't having it, and he wasn't either, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
As I am very stubborn, I know that that's a trait I could work on better. You know what I mean? I'm stubborn. I realize that. I dig my heels in and I won't budge. And that's not a good thing.
Now, is it because you have a true conviction that you're right?
Do you know that part?
Yes. We all heard it. But I'm saying, you said you dig your heels in and you're stubborn, but are you stubborn because you truly feel adamant that
I'm correct.
that you're correct,
Yes.
or and not because you just want to be
Right?
because I know people like that too.
Or they just want to win their argument.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
maybe a couple days later or hours later, they're like, oh yeah, you're right. They just
Okay.
didn't want to.
Yeah, they just didn't want to lose the argument.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm like that. I feel like I'm actually pretty reasonable, but I'm also an overthinker. So I have already thought out every situation.
Right.
Okay, so like if I'm presented with a conflict, I look at both sides of everything, and I come to the conclusion in my own head, and if that's my answer, that's my answer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm convicted,
Mhm.
and your
You're
way
right.
is wrong, and I'm right. But it's not for the sake of argument or winning the argument. For me, it's more like I've already thought that out. Like, no, this is why it's not going to work that way.
Are you open to hearing other people's opinions or other people's viewpoint on the same argument?
Well,
It depends on the person, I'm sure.
why don't I ask you that? What do you think of that? Because I feel like I am. But do you see that in me? Because I feel like I'm open.
Yeah, I definitely think you.
I have changed my mind based on
Of course,
a reasonable
of course.
conversation. But if you're arguing with me,
You're gonna fight back.
dig my heels in.
Yeah. No, I feel like I totally get that. I'm a little bit more easy to. I don't want to say easy to persuade. I'm more like I don't want to argue. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. And then I can still sleep at night knowing that motherfucker's wrong.
Yeah.
Usually,
Right.
you know.
I can see that about you. Where
so
you're
I'm just-
more like you kind of just go with it because you'd rather not have a fight.
To me, I'm like, it's not worth my breath.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not worth my energy on somebody who I already know is wrong. You know? But that's not always the case. I mean, if it's like my husband, like my heels are dug in the floor. But if it's just like, you know.
Well, so me and my sister were talking about that trait. Because we were talking about how I'm a little crazy too. But we figured that part's from my Jimenez side, my mom's side. Because they are just a little woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Toxic guys. Like,
Uh-huh,
I think they wrote the book. So I laugh because
You
I
got a little bit more of that than she did.
definitely more outspoken than her.
Yeah.
She's more like you, where she's like, she's very stubborn though, which we figured comes from our adulto side.
Right?
So if you are.
Oh yeah,
that too.
because my mother is probably, I love her. If she's listening, Mommy,
Love you, Tia.
I love you.
Love you too.
But if your sisters are listening, you know I'm right.
Love you too, Tias.
Yeah, my mom is very stubborn. Period.
I don't know your mom that way, but you grew up with her.
Yeah.
So it's an adulto thing more.
Yes, exactly.
Because I can say, like, you probably didn't see the side of my dad, but my dad was extremely stubborn.
But he was so nice.
Yeah, that's how I think of your mom. You know, I don't see.
Interesting.
See, your mom's always been so loving towards me.
Oh no.
Right.
And
No,
see,
those, you know,
right. Those two can exist at the same time,
Absolutely.
obviously.
But I've never seen a stubborn side of your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had to though. Either she's not my mom, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So she's always had to. She didn't have to raise me.
Yeah, exactly.
Different.
Yeah.
Whereas my dad, as lenient as he was with me,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he handed me the car keys when I was 14. I didn't know how to drive. He was like, go get me some milk. I was like, really? Yeah. And I was like, got the keys in there.
That's crazy. I would be so
He's a cop.
scared. You know what? You know why? And this is why I think that, because he's like, well, yeah, I'm a cop. So if you get in trouble, he's like,
I'll get you out of
I'll get you out of it. Like, you're not gonna, you know what I
I
mean?
guess one.
I don't know if that, but that's what I would think.
Yeah. I mean, he's gone, so I can say these things, but like, yeah, he's around it like 3 years.
Yeah.
He was very lenient with me.
Yeah.
But when he did put his foot down, I remember being little, like, all he had to do was like start unbuckling his belt to like on his fingers. He never really actually hit us.
Right.
But it was just
Like
the
they never
sound.
did either, yeah.
The sound of the belt buckle. Like, and then we were like,
That threat, yeah.
We all, okay, straighten up. We're acting like, okay. I just remember that feeling, that the anxious feeling from that sound. But my dad was very, when he wanted to be, very stubborn. I also wasn't married to the man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's a whole nother dynamic.
Right.
But just from what I've seen, this girl being where I'm standing now in life, looking back, yeah, he was stubborn. I get that from him. He's more stubborn than me. And I'm only stubborn about certain things.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah, there's certain things that I'm like, nope.
So what's
I'm not gonna budge.
So, I don't know, I was just kind of reading that and read it, I thought it was funny. I was like doing stuff.
Well, let me tell you, the thing that bothers me, because it can be annoying if people talk too much. A lot of things can be annoying.
Right.
If somebody's talking too much and somebody else can't get a word in edgewise, you know what I mean? And I know we've had this conversation about us, and I've told you this, I don't ever feel like you are trying to talk over me purposely, or you're just excited and just have a lot to say. So I don't ever take offense to that. But there are people who, they honestly, and you're very self-aware. You apologize.
Oh, and I tried to work on that because I don't want this to be just.
But that's the difference between like a normal person who, who doesn't want to be a dick, and somebody who is just so self-absorbed.
Right.
And they're totally oblivious. Yeah, it doesn't even occur to them that they're being fucking annoying.
Well, I didn't realize I was doing it. Other people kind of mentioned it. Well, then I listened to one of them editing, and I'm like, oh, fuck, she wanted to say something. I just kept going. But it is because I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yes. So there is a difference.
Yeah.
So I don't think talking too much is a character flaw. I just don't think that person. If anybody were ever to say that to you, first of all, fuck them.
Yeah.
And second of all, they're not your person.
No.
They're not for you.
Right.
Because you need somebody who wants to listen or wants to engage.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. And I thought it was funny too because I was thinking to myself, I'm only like, when I'm quiet, you know something's up.
Yeah. When you're quiet, I'm like, is she sad? She's mad? She's drunk? one of the three.
She about to throw up.
She about to throw up. We've got to check on her. Because
otherwise be happy.
Yeah, you're pretty
engaging.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So then then I was starting to think, well, then what's wrong with me? But like I said, I just think it's just not a priority to me.
Yeah.
And dating apps are like a fucking. I met a lot of people that have met their spouses on date apps.
Yeah.
And that's cool. It's not been my experience, obviously. I've liked a lot of guys, and if there's any guys listening right now, I mean, who raised you? Who taught you it was okay to just talk about sex right off the bat? You would never in your life go up to a woman in real life and be like, hey, show me your tits. I mean, unless you're paying her to do that and that's her fucking occupation. You never in your
they get real brave behind the keyboard. They get real.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You talked about keyboard gangsters. Well, these guys are like keyboard freaking I don't know what, like dirtbags, just total dirtbags. And I've met a few nice people, and even then sometimes they turn into creeps.
Yeah, they're a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I can tell you how long have I been really good on date apps? Like 2.5 years, 3 years. I've met one person who is decent, and he's still not decent. I'm not, no, I said that wrong. He's still not a fucking dickbag.
Dickbag? He's not a bag of dicks. I like that. I'm gonna use that now, dick bag. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's a good road rage one. Fucking dick bag. I'm gonna use it today.
Oh my god, I'm so hot. I didn't even finish my drink. This is funny.
I know, you have the bigger cup. The New York cup's much bigger than this one.
Man, but so anyway, he had a dick bag.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So he's not?
he is not.
Oh, okay.
No,
he's a good guy.
he's a decent person.
Yeah.
One out of the maybe hundreds of conversations I've tried to start.
Right.
So I just kind of gave up on him because
Well, again, and
I'm sure there's decent guys out there.
of course there is. Of course.
Yes.
However, like you said, it's not a priority right now to you.
No.
And I think you're focusing on your career, you're focusing on your kids, on getting all your shit together after after your marriage ended. There's a lot of cleaning up that needs to get done.
Right.
And I think that's a great focus to have, you know what I mean? Yourself and like self-care, you know what I mean? Like finding out what does Jen like to do, you know?
Yeah,
What makes Jen happy?
And I have to ask myself that because because can you say, and I think your husband is very you guys work so well together, and I don't think you guys are perfect because you're not. But
No.
and I don't think I'm judging you now.
No,
with that
no.
sense. I'm just saying, you guys have been together and been married for 22 years now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is congratulations. That's amazing and that's awesome.
Thank you.
And I love to see the dynamic between you guys. I really do. And so I feel like when I watch you guys, because I watch you guys sometimes, I don't, watch your interactions.
Right,
They're
okay.
so cute. But I love how he lets you have like he gives you your space to be you.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that is something I value, maybe that's why I notice it.
Oh,
And I love that he lets you do that, and you also give that to him too.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are together,
Right.
but he lets you have your space to be like he's not in the back room listening to us right now. Like some guys could be.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's not super suffocating you.
Right. Like if we want to go to a concert or something,
Right.
usually I have to kind of drag him places with me because he doesn't always want to go. And when he goes, like he's fine, he has fun.
Yeah, and he goes, right?
Right. Or he lets me, I don't say he lets me,
Yeah,
but like
I know what you mean.
I go and he doesn't give me shit for it, you know?
Right.
And I think,
And
yeah.
it's sort of the other way around as well, right?
Yeah. Like we really, this sounds silly, but we really enjoy being together a lot. Like we do a lot of,
No, I'm sorry.
because we fight all the time. But like we also really want to do, like we go to the grocery store together,
Yeah.
we run errands together, you know, and then of course he has his friends and he'll go hang out with his friends, and I have you and I have my, my staff and everything. We go and we have when you guys come hang out, we can be hanging out in the living room and he'll go to the room and leave us alone, or let us hang out.
But he's not in there pouting about it.
Yes.
Because I've been around people like that.
Yeah, pouting.
They don't,
drives me up the
suffocating.
wall.
But I think that's cool of him. That's something I've observed, something I've noticed, and maybe because that's something I value, I noticed it. But what would you say is your not secret, but what makes it work? How do you guys keep it together like that? For you?
I think like.
Because things have gotten hard, right? Things get hard.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get to that?
Honestly, I think communication, like, we can be mad. We get mad, right? Everybody gets mad or frustrated. But like I don't know, I think just communicating about what our issues are. So like, let's say we're going through a tough time financially or something, and it affects us, right? It's affecting our mood. It's affecting
It adds stress.
It adds stress. So it's like one of us might be more snappy, one of us might be more standoffish because that we're internalizing our stress and everything. We're not talking about it. But when we finally do say, hey, like, I'm really fucking worried or I'm really stressed, and like just let it out that like, oh yeah, me too. Oh fuck, we're both, you know, on the same page.
We're not talking about it.
We're not talking about it, but we're like pissed off about it, you know? So I think just communicating whatever the problem is, you know, and then like laughing. Like you have to laugh. We have to laugh like,
That's big.
yeah, together.
Right.
Or at each other a little bit. Sorry. But just like laughing in general is like really, he's so nice. Like when if I say something and he laughs, like sometimes he'll like do like an actual like cackle. And I feel so good. I'm like, oh my god, like he thinks I'm funny.
I like the way he laughs.
Oh yes, oh god.
He's funny. He's funny.
Fills a room, yeah, he's funny. Yeah, he's funny. He makes me laugh. So I think communication and laughter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think about love? Are you a big mushy lover?
I mean, I love like watching it. Like I love the fantasy of it, but I also understand that like a lot of it's not always realistic.
No.
And you know, but yeah, I'm definitely like.
Would you say you're in love with love?
Yeah, I'm in love with love because I also love to see other people falling in love and like relationships growing, and it's exciting, and I'm never like jealous of that, you know. I'm like, I want everybody to be in love, you know. I want everybody to be happy.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Aww.
So that's exciting. We're both in love with love.
I know. I wonder what your Venus is in. I know mine's in Taurus, which is very at home in that planet. So I'm definitely like very indulgent in it. So anytime I do something I like, I indulge in it.
Oh
You know,
yeah. Go all in.
I'm all in. So that can be bad. That's probably why I'm overweight.
Well, that's half of
Pizza.
fucking America too. It's not just you.
Well, I started taking medication and trying to help me lose weight.
Oh, that's right. You were saying that.
I put it off for a long time because of the side effects. I don't know if I can talk about it. That's kind of gross, but well, I mean, nausea is gonna be one of the like effects and like diarrhea, which is
okay, yeah.
I only experienced the nausea just for not that I didn't give a shit, but I gave myself an injection of it last week for the first time.
Oh wow.
So I take medication, injectable medication now for my rheumatoid arthritis, and then now for the
and those are you can take, obviously you've talked to your doctor. You can take both at the same.
Yes, I made sure of that first. So like last Tuesday I gave myself injections in my stomach, so like one here. And the arthritis medicine I get like a little redness from on the where I got injected.
Injection site.
Yeah, which is normal.
Yeah.
And then the other side where I gave the Ozempic, what it's called, and I've
heard of that. Everybody's been talking about.
So I'm also borderline diabetic, which is part of why I want to take it, because
if you can help both aspects.
I don't want to become diabetic and add one more thing to my freaking list. Because I've seen what diabetes can do, and no thanks. You know, of course I gotta make my lifestyle changes too, with eating.
Of course, yeah.
But it's like I can lose weight and help prevent getting type 2 diabetes, and I'm gonna try to do that. So
for sure.
So Tuesday night I gave myself the injections, and then something was up with like the air conditioners in my house. And
sorry, I'm just looking at the screen.
Making sure. You're good?
Yeah.
And so I was super uncomfortable because it wasn't cool in my house, and so I could not sleep. And I woke up with like this rash all over my stomach, my legs, my arms. It was on my back. It was just, I wanted to claw my fucking skin
you
off.
don't have it. Do you still have it?
I mean, I don't want to show my tummy now. But
No. But you don't have like the rash all over your body.
No.
Oh.
I took some medication, but I just had to make sure it wasn't from that.
Yeah.
Because that was scary.
Yeah, because like what
I called off.
What if you have what if you have a reaction and then it's like,
I know. So I guess I'm gonna try it one more time, and if I get the same reaction, I'm supposed to give myself an injection once a week. So if I have the same reaction, then I know it's that. I can't take it.
yeah,
I got
it's all trial and error.
I don't know how that works
Yeah.
for me. Anyway.
It's hard. Well, you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is what it is, but I'm glad that like it's an option,
Right?
you know, and
Oh, it's so sweet.
I know I'm
can't
getting a little headache, yeah.
It's too
It's
sweet.
too sweet. Yeah. It's good, but like like the whole it's a big can. I would say like I mean even between the two of us and like you know.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Alright, jarritos. Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah. Why?
I spoke negatively about it.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, our topic of the day was love, I guess.
Yeah, relationships.
Yeah, and the struggles and the happy parts about them, you know, and
Oh,
yeah, so it's good. Yeah, love. I do love love.
yeah, I know you do.
Yeah,
It's
I guess
cute to
so.
see. It's cute to hear you say that. Because like I know this about you,
Uh-huh.
but
I'm always like, I don't want to admit it.
it took me a long time to admit that too.
Yeah,
Because I just thought everybody loved like me.
and then I think it's a shocking.
It's taken me a long time to realize that people love you as much as they can from their cup. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They have, like, this is my cup and it's black. And I can fill it up and I can give to you from it.
Right.
But, like, your cup is white and you might have a larger cup and you're going to give to me from that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you can only
Everybody's.
give from what you got yourself. And
Yeah.
not everyone's going to love you like how you would like to be loved.
Yeah.
And I know how I want to be loved, and I'm still looking for it. So, I'm not really
Not actively, but
you know. But I know how.
if it strolls on along,
Then it happens. It happens, and that's the
Yeah.
other thing I was going to talk about is meeting people. Like I just want to go back to the old school ways of meeting people. I'm really like this whole online bullshit where you can be whoever you want to be online, I guess,
Yeah.
and they are.
Other than like through mutual friends, I mean, you go to like
How would I?
house.
How did I meet my exes?
Yeah, or not necessarily you, but like how
How did
what?
people meet before?
Yeah.
I don't know.
People did. There was a bunch of people.
I remember walking around just for meeting people,
Oh yeah, that's true.
going to like places everybody was walking around.
Yeah, that's how you do. That's how you meet.
I mean, I never really picked up on anyone at a club or a bar. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
still
was
don't.
saying. Like I feel like those are very similar to going online. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as like the quality, you might not get quality people there because they might just be looking for one thing.
Right. And I think that I've been in a relationship most of my adult life, so I met my ex through mutual friends through school. So it was in a very social place.
Yeah.
Right? And then I met my second husband through his family. Max's cousin was married to a guy, and I met this guy who had a brother, and he's who I married.
So it wasn't
you
wasn't
meet
his
people.
brother, you know.
No.
There's a long line there. You're fine.
Oh yeah, but it's funny because at one point I was like cousins with this guy, and then I'm married to his brothers. It's just funny, but it was never like it's not. I didn't keep it in the family.
Right. Exactly.
But I met people through people, so I'm kind of just hoping
Yes.
it happens that way again. I figure it will.
Right.
Eh.
And
And if it does, it doesn't.
Right.
If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I feel like
It is what it is.
yeah, it's whatever.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. Well,
That was fun.
that was fun. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for letting me talk your ear off.
No, this was good. I don't think you talk too much.
Alright guys, thanks for listening.
Thank you for
tune in.
listening.
Hope you tune in next week.
Yes.
Alright, take care.
Bye.
Bye.